Hello, you're listening to the Level Up podcast with Karvey and Tat, your weekly dose of gaming, streaming, and internet culture. My name's Karvey, I'm a full-time streamer. You can find me on twitch.tv/Karvey.
And I'm Tat, and I'm a streamer, and you can find me on twitch.tv/Tat_2.
On today's episode, we're covering Modern Warfare 3, our first thoughts, what do we think? The Dillon, Danis, and Jake Paul scrap. They had a little punch on this morning.
The scrap.
The scrap's on. Some double teacher drama and the current top dog of Twitch right now. So that I'm excited for these topics. We've got some good things to talk about today.
I'm very excited. It's actually a pretty crazy week, to be honest.
Yeah. Now, I got a few messages throughout the week of the listeners of the podcast, and they were telling me to get a PlayStation 5. As we said last episode, I was on the fence about buying it. I bought it.
You know what's crazy? So did I.
So we both have PlayStation 5s now. We've both played the COD, the new COD, the Modern Warfare 3 beta, and oh my God. Okay, so that's one of our first topics today is talking about the beta. Our honest thoughts and opinions. Go Gil, what do you think?
Well, I only got to play literally like for an hour. I was sad. I know, I bought my PlayStation 5 for the beta specifically, and I was going to stream it and everything, but I got so busy that I only played an hour.
Okay.
And then I played, and then I had to like tolerate the PlayStation 5 controller. I hate it. I
swear to God, bro, you started with the PlayStation 5?
No.
Remote, sorry?
No, so I went from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5. I hated the PlayStation 5 remote so much that I went back to PlayStation 4.
Be so for real. You're the reason why I started playing on PlayStation 5 controller.
Oh, but...
Because you were sweaty on it, and I was like, maybe I need a PlayStation 5 controller, and I haven't gone back.
No, I'm a bot on PlayStation 5. I'm horrible. It's really... I've got really small hands. So like playing on PlayStation 5 is just like horrible, and I just could not aim. Like the game is so good because you definitely can feel like the aim assist, right?
Yeah.
Like the nerf and aim assist.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like.
I mean, it's always better.
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, it takes a bit more skill now and a bit more practice to actually get good at aiming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, as a PC gamer, I play on a small screen just it's easy to see everything, but downstairs in the lounge where our new PlayStation 5 is, we have like a 60, 70, I think it's like close to a 70-inch TV screen.
Whoa.
It's a big boy screen, and I'm not used to, I feel like I have to crank my neck left and crank it right just to see the other side of the TV. And then it's so hard when it's all blown up because on a small screen you see everything that's going on all at once. You go on a normal TV big screen and it's, oh my God. So it took me a while to get used to it, and I had to play around with some settings. But in terms of movement, I like it.
Yeah, movement's pretty cool.
The difference between the Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2, I can't help but feel like it's the same as Modern Warfare 2. It's a copy and paste with a little bit of difference. I'm not gonna lie.
It does feel very much the same. Like obviously the graphics are the same. The only kind of difference is, you know, we have more movement, different guns. I don't know, like there's a few different changes, obviously to like tacticals and stuff like that, and lethals and little things like that, perks, whatnot. I haven't had a deep dive, as I said. I only played for an hour, but it does feel like, you know, we're paying for just a few minor things, in my opinion. Someone
had commented on one of the Modern Warfare's TikTok page and was like, this is basically a DLC for Modern Warfare 2. It's totally an expansion pack.
100%. And I think it was originally supposed to be a DLC, like a paid DLC, and then they actually made it like a full game. But
a $120 game for the Vault Pack as well.
Crazy. Is that to get beta access too? Hey, you had to get the Vault Pack.
Well, you could buy the normal standard game, which is what we bought on PlayStation 5 for the beta. Everything, as long as you buy the game, you've got the beta. I think the PC beta is released today as well, so we can play it on PC now. Yeah,
the open PC beta I think is today. Or is it early access today and then it's open tomorrow, I think?
Oh, something, bro.
Something like that. It's a bit confusing.
Yeah, I just got a COD update notification now, so maybe that could be to do with the beta, but we'll see. We'll see.
But I definitely agree. It does feel very like, you know, there's movement and stuff, and there's like different noises, obviously, like when you're shooting your guns, like the guns sound different, and like the hit markers sound different. I like the use of like the hit markers, and everything just feels like very like a lot cleaner. Like they've cleaned up a lot. It feels more minimal, which is good, not overwhelming.
I agree.
I think it's a good game. As I said, I've only played for an hour, rip. But I'm actually really excited to grind a lot more like this weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
to be fair, I've been like putting in the hours for it because I really want to make sure that my guns are all leveled, and I know game awareness with this game now, and been playing with some friends and stuff. I really enjoy it. I probably would rate it. Before I rate it, I'll talk about the maps quickly. The maps are on. They're really good.
Yeah.
We've got the old school maps back. Flavella is Chef's Kiss. We got Skids Row. I think Rust just came out yesterday.
Rust came out the other day.
Yeah, and
fun.
They're really good. They're really well done.
Totally.
I don't have many complaints. Like, I haven't got booted out of the game yet. There hasn't been any glitches that I've seen, which is so surprising. I thought, first couple releases for the beta,
true,
that it would be riddled with bugs and, people using glitches and stuff. I haven't seen a single one.
Wow, that's great. That's impressive. I love that. Well, at least there's more stability. And I mean, there was a little slide cancel delay when we were playing as well, which a lot of people were like, get rid of this delay. It's horrible. It feels horrible. But I think they've fixed that, which is really good. Yeah. So, it shows you that Sledgehammer is actually doing something, and like when they get feedback, they're actually actioning it. Look, not like Infinity Ward, Yeah. So it's good to see that. I'm happy. I'm very excited to play this weekend and get a bit more of a feel for the game, I think,
Yeah. Well, you need to practice because we've got our 24 hours of COD coming out.
Oh my goodness, I do. That's gonna be hectic.
I'm excited.
I'm stressed.
People keep if you didn't listen to the last episode, we're gonna do our birthdays are one day apart.
They are,
and it just so happens to be on the launch of the full game. So we're gonna do 24 hours of Call of Duty for our birthday.
I'm going to regret saying yes to this, but yeah,
you know what? It's gonna be amazing,
and we're gonna do. We're gonna have our leveled guns, everything. It's gonna be leveled. We're gonna be done.
That's what, get onto it, girl. I already maxed 3 guns.
Okay, I'm really sorry to tell you, but gun levels don't carry over into the actual game when it's released. So
what?
Yeah, all beta is just like beta is beta, and then like none of it goes towards your actual multiplayer.
How do you know?
Because I know this is what happened with the last one and the one before. Yeah,
I've already spent 40 hours on it. Leveling my guns.
Oh, queen.
Because I wanted to be that sweetie girl who was prepared for the new COD.
What level are you? Have you maxed out your level yet?
I'm max.
Okay, well that's cool because you get a cool beta skin if you level your.
Yeah,
like,
and
I think you get like a cool red like mannequin.
Yep.
Yeah. So you get that at least. That carries over to the next game.
I got the Ripper gun.
Oh, cool.
Because I'm special and I got beta. But I rate it in total. It's probably like an 8 out of 10 for the multiplayer. It's really not bad for me. I quite like it. Yeah. The only issue is we thought that slide cancelling was coming back. Yeah, it's back. But a lot of people forget that it wasn't just slide cancel. It was slide cancel jump. You could jump out of it. But in the new COD, in this, they brought back slide cancel, but you can't slide cancel jump. There's a pause.
Well,
is that the pause you were talking about?
That was the pause. Okay, they've actually made that smaller, the pause. I don't know if they're going to fully remove it. They said that they're just going to basically make it shorter.
What's the problem?
Yeah, that's the thing, eh? Like, I feel like the movement in Modern Warfare 2019 was just worlds better than what we have now. So, I don't know, like, to me, it's just like we're going a step backwards for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But I'm trying to be positive. I'm excited. I'm trying to be positive and just good vibes all around,
Look, Rebirth is coming back.
That's all that matters. That's all I care about.
Yeah, that's all that matters to me as well.
That is all I care about. Catch me on Rebirth 24/7, honestly.
Literally. So we're going to move on to something a little bit different. I don't know why. I just felt inclined to talk about this today.
Yeah.
Because I've seen it everywhere, all over Twitter, all over X.
It's been everywhere.
Yep. So 2 teacher stories. We're going to talk about teachers today. Stories about, one of them's a Twitch streamer / teacher, and one of them is an OnlyFans / teacher. So we'll get into the Twitch streamer first. So a Twitch streamer who was also a teacher got fired from his teaching job after ex-guild members contacted his school he worked at with examples of him cursing on the stream, and he got fired. Like, just swear words, just like nothing crazy.
Yeah, I saw that. That was insane. Hey,
got fired for it, like
just for saying swear words.
I don't know about you guys, but I had teachers that swore all the time, especially the COD teachers. It was normal. It's normal in my country. Like, I don't understand what the issue is. And
100%.
Just because a teacher swears doesn't mean your kid is not going to be subjected to millions of other people swearing on the internet, on TikTok, and in real life. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that was a pretty shit thing. And his dad was actually on the chair, like a higher up member in the education system, and he just felt like the teacher felt really sad, and he just wanted to make him proud, and so he was like having a bit of a cry on stream about it. He's like, I didn't like want to disappoint anybody, but yeah, I've been fired now, this is what's going on.
That sucks. I feel like it would be really hard, like being a teacher, like, and then having like an online presence outside of your job.
Yeah, you have to juggle that.
Totally. I think there's a lot of professions that are like that too. Like if you do want to be a streamer, some people can't do it because then just can't. They can't blend those worlds, professional and pleasure worlds together, Yeah. It's
exactly.
tough. Yeah.
And the other teacher drama is there was a teacher who started an OnlyFans due to low teacher pay, and she resigns from teaching after the school suspended her for finding out. So this is very controversial on the internet. So obviously OnlyFans is sex work if you don't know. And she was a high school like young child teacher, and obviously parents weren't happy, teachers weren't happy. And the issue is a lot of people are defending her, being like, hey, look, she wouldn't have felt inclined to do this had she been paid properly, a nice, normal wage. Because I don't know about in Australia, but in New Zealand, teachers don't get paid enough. Nurses don't get paid enough.
I don't know how much teachers get here. I think it's a bit of a controversial topic because some people, like teachers, actually get a lot for what they do, and they get really good holidays too. But I'm not really across that, like in terms of like Australia. But I know in America, like being a teacher would actually be horrible. Like not just like the low pay, but I think just like think about going to school every day and the potential of becoming a victim of a school shooting is quite high as well. So that would be really stressful. Like that would be a stressful job. Like it happens a lot. So being a teacher in America, hats off to all the teachers in America, because that is a really tough gig. And it sucks that they're not getting paid enough. I have heard this quite a lot, that teachers don't get paid enough, and
definitely
it sucks.
And so a lot of the internet's like, this is horrible, this is disgusting, how dare she do this. The other half of the internet is like, look mate, she can't afford to pay her bills, she needed to find a way to do it, blah blah blah. So in my eyes, there is absolutely nothing wrong with being a sex worker, but it just feels wrong because she's a young school teacher.
Totally.
I think that's where I would cross the line.
Yeah, 100%.
Like she says she didn't regret it. So she's resigned, she's gone, she's now probably doing full-time OnlyFans. And you know what, with the internet nowadays, if she wasn't already earning more money on OnlyFans than teaching, she will be now, because the impressions on Twitter would have made her skyrocket.
So true. You're actually right.
Like this article itself has millions of views, and you would have thought of all the curious people that would have wanted to see this content, she would be rolling in it right now if there was a link for her. Yeah, no,
100%. Look, honestly, if she's found something that is better for her, good on her. Like you got to do what you got to do, So yeah.
And look, she doesn't regret it. She's probably thriving right now, so good on her.
Totally. Good on her. We love that. We love that for her.
But you know what, bro? Low-key, I wonder how they found out.
Yeah, well...
What parent Snoop, or what child Snoop was snooping around and found
it? I don't know, hey. But moving on, Dillon, Danis and Logan Paul punch on.
Oh.
There has been a punch on... this just keeps going and going, doesn't it?
Before the fight happened.
Before the fight happened. When does it even happen? It happens later this month, right? I think it's something like that.
And like the thing is, I thought you weren't allowed to no punch-ons before the fight starts, right?
Yeah,
so who's going to get fined? Logan? You explain what happened.
Wait, is that like an actual thing? Where
I think
like
you get
fined if really, because it like takes away from like the drama and the audience and everything. Like, is that what it is?
I think so. Yeah. I think I heard someone saying that there's going to be a fine or a charge for it. But yeah, we'll talk about the situation first. What actually happened?
Yeah. So basically, Logan Paul threw a mic at Dillon Danis. Fair. Leading Dillon Danis to smash him on the head with his mic. He hit Logan just below the eye, resulting in blood, and Dillon even posted a photo of the blood on the floor from the conference to Twitter. and basically to further antagonize him.
So dumb, bro. Like,
It's
have
so
you seen the
dumb.
photo?
Oh no, I saw something on Twitter this morning of Logan with blood on his face.
Yeah, but like Dillon, he posted a photo of obviously his blood from the floor. There's like 3 droplets of blood, and he's like, play with fire, get burnt pussy. And it's like, oh my God, relax.
No shot. Are you serious?
Yeah, and everyone's like, yeah, Dillon, yeah, beat him up. I'm like, oh my God.
He's so cringe. He is so cringe. Like, I never thought I would say this ever. I never thought I would be on Logan Paul's side for something. I never thought I'd be saying that in my entire life, but I am on his side this time. Like Dillon is just annoying as fuck, man. Like, yeah.
I think
I'm sick of it.
I was trying to find the reason why this punch on like actually happened. I know that in these conferences, obviously, especially with prior beef, like they can get quite heated. They haven't said exactly what pushed Logan over the edge, but I saw some clips of people saying it was because maybe he was targeting his father, saying that he was a predator and stuff. So
that's weird.
Maybe that's what kind of pushed him over the edge to throw the mic.
I mean, it would make sense too, because like his partner also with everything that happened. You know? Yeah.
Well, and that was that. Even though, you know, he threw the mic at Dillon first, it still shows a weak point of him, because he really can get, like, Dillon went under his skin for that, and now he just seems like a weak guy. The internet's definitely, you know, on Dillon's side, I think, now after that, because Logan just looks like a bit of a...
It's hard though, hey, because like I know like what, you know, Logan I guess is kind of going through. Like, it would be really hard when someone's attacking like your partner, like your fiance, constantly like attacking, like like horrible like abuse that Dillon Danis, you know, we said in a couple podcasts ago, he basically has just been posting photos of Logan Paul's fiance online. It's basically been posting photos like without her permission. So it's a hard one, hey.
Yeah. I just want them to get in their ring and just sort it out like men, and just be over with. Like, whoever wins is going to have gloating rights for like 5 years.
Totally.
But they can move on, hopefully. I'm sick of saying it.
It's crazy that like boxing is such a big thing. Like, I just had no idea about this world of like boxing and influencers boxing before like last year. And I'm like, wow, like, people actually watch this. What?
Yeah, it's a real popular. Influencer boxing has gone crazy the past few years.
It's insane. You got to wonder though how much of it is like to get eyes on the screen. Hey, like all this beef, like I feel like it's fake. Surely.
You know what? I was thinking that this morning when I was like when I was thinking of the topics, and I was thinking they will not stop. This has to juice up this fight that's going to happen soon so much. Like, they probably have sold out tickets. The people that do PPV, they're probably rolling in money right now. Everyone's waiting for this fight because the constant beef is in your subconscious brain now. Like, you know when this fight is, who's fighting, like what page it's going to be on, and
100%. It's pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. So on to our streaming kind of topic. This is our final one for the day. The top dog on Twitch right now. The top dog on Twitch right now, also known as Jinxie, I think his name is. According to Stream Charts, he started in 2019 playing Rainbow Six and built up his community steadily throughout the years. I've only recently seen him the past couple months, because he's been everywhere on my TikTok For You page.
Same.
He has?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like this dude, he plays Rainbow Six. He is very entertaining, very loud, very you know, he's always doing crazy shit, always saying crazy shit. He's good at his game that he plays, which is Rainbow Six. He can predict really well. He reacts to other people's clips. He you know, judges them, and he makes content out of it. And some of the things he says is a little bit sus, but also he has a good way with his words, where he will cut the shit of, you know, his happy, crazy, intense persona, and you know, he says some really good, inspiring things to his viewers. Like every now and then he'll dribble a bit of inspiration, and
I love that.
Yeah, that's what I've seen on TikTok, is like his fan base makes edits of him being funny and crazy and stuff, but then, you know, dialing it down, saying some really nice inspirational things.
Oh, wow.
And that's cool.
That's great.
Bro, he's been #1 on Twitch, I think, for most subscribed streamer. He's past Kai.
He has. Yep.
for like 90 days.
That's insane when you think about it, you know, and he started in 2019, which isn't that long ago, you know, like in terms of like streaming. It's really awesome to see that and inspiring to see that. Like you can kind of grind your way like from a game to a personality streamer. And we see a lot of like streamers do this. They play a game and then they go like more personality route, or they do both at the same time, you know, like Jinxie does. So that's really cool to see, and it's good that he's positive, and we need more positive, you know, influences like that for sure.
Yeah. And his community is so strong. Like if it wasn't for his community, I probably wouldn't have seen him for a wee while at least, because all I see is these TikToks of him from his community. So that's really cool that. And he reacts to the edits that his fans make him. It's so funny. It's so cute.
That's awesome.
Yeah, good on him.
Good on him. I love that. That's so cool. It's crazy that he's just ahead of Kai. Like Kai was just on top for so long.
For ages.
For ages.
Don't get me wrong, Kai's still up there. Kai is still huge, but oh my God, Jinxie has just come out of the water so quickly. And hopefully with his big personality and his big you know, all his following and stuff now, he can make something good of it and continue to do well and not fall into that hole that I feel like a lot of streamers go into.
100%. I feel you on that. Yeah.
So onto our slay or nay section. I'm going to change it up a little bit.
Ooh,
instead of saying slay or nay.
Okay.
Yeah. I've got a surprise question. I'm going to throw it at you.
All right. What's the surprise question?
Is cereal a soup?
What?
Yeah, I said what I said. Is cereal a soup? Think of it.
I mean, it's a lot of milk. Or some people eat their cereal with water, and if you do that, I'm concerned for you. That's actually a thing, Karvey.
But doesn't that sound like a motherfucking soup?
That does sound like a soup, but not milk. If you have it with milk, it's not a soup, but if you have it with water, it's a soup.
Pause.
Can we agree on that?
Pumpkin soup has milk.
Oh yeah, true. That's a good point. Oh my goodness, you've really just thrown a spanner in the works for me.
Yes, that's why I didn't write it down. We have a script that we quickly look at and we talk about the things in the podcast. And I didn't write the question down because I didn't want her to cheat and think about it. Is cereal a soup?
No. It's a savoury breakfast food. Or do you know?
Fruit Loops are savoury?
No, they're not savoury. True. Wait, is cereal savoury? Cereal's usually sugary. What am I talking about? Bro, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Cereal is like sugary. It's so bad for you. But like, what's your favourite cereal?
Don't change subject. But my favourite cereal is Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops. Have you ever tried like Frosted Flakes or Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
No, we don't have that here.
Oh, I had that every day when I was in America, and it was the best cereal ever. You need to have it. I
hear Americans talk about that cereal all the time. Frosted Flakes.
Nah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like absolutely, like, yeah, is so much better.
Go back. Is cereal a soup? Is it a soup?
No, I stand by this. Cereal is not a soup. Okay. You think it's a soup, don't you?
I think it's a soup.
Karvey's literally standing up right now. She thinks it's a soup.
I think it's a soup.
Oh my God. Why?
Because it's liquid. You use a spoon. Hello. Yeah. And you eat it liquid and hard stuff.
But not all soups are hard and not all soups are soft.
I agree. However, chicken soup, soft and hard. Pumpkin soup, soft. Oats are soft.
I'm going to die on this hill. It's not soup. What are we talking about?
I think it's soup.
That just ruined cereal for me, and I need you to just stop talking.
When you eat cereal next time, you think of soup, okay?
I'll just think of like a pumpkin soup or a tomato soup. Yum. Deal. All right. Bet. Well, that concludes today's episode. Make sure you're following us on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube. Our handle is @LevelUpPotty. And give us a 5-star rating on Spotify if you haven't already, and Apple Podcasts. You can rate us over there. And we really appreciate you listening today, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.